Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a yoga. I'm an empath, and I'm excited to be doing my little chat today outside. They just came by to say hi. There's all kinds of birds out. There's not as many people out as I thought. It's like 67 degrees, 66 degrees. It's a gorgeous day. It's a gorgeous day. I got my business taken care of early, so I can come home and just be. I don't have to go anywhere until Tuesday. It's nice. So, what's happening in the world today? This was interesting. I went to the supermarket this morning and I was talking about the flood in Nebraska, and nobody around me in line knew what I was talking about. They didn't even know. I'm like, are you serious? Half of a state in the United States is underwater, and nobody knows. Well, Trump says that's fake news. I'm just like, dude, are you even a human being? When people don't even take time to, I don't know. Anyway, it don't matter. You know what? I was thinking last night, and I said it a little bit yesterday, but I'm not really too worried about the folks in Nebraska because they're gonna show the rest of the nation a little bit of something about community. Yeah, I used to go on these moves with people that I know. I'm talking like 60 people, lined up, doing back-to-back zag with boxes, emptying a freaking 5-person home in 45 minutes and moving them across town in an hour and a half. Loaded, unloaded, done, That's how they do stuff. They're not afraid of hard work. The infrastructure, though, well, Nebraska likes to use subpar products, so good luck to you in rebuilding. Don't listen to the people that have been in place for a real long time. Hopefully, they'll get some some new representation, and Nebraska can go ahead and step into the rest of the world with the rest of us. It's so far behind. They're going to be the last of freaking. That's why I moved. Love the people, like the land. Love some of the people, like the land and the animals. What are you going to do? But, it's not a lot of human life lost, so that's good. And then I saw that James Gunn got reinstated. I did a video last year. Seems like my video numbers went down. I could have sworn I had over 500, and my video number is like 462 now. I used to say them every now and again, so maybe I should go back and look. Nah. But and with the whole James Gunn thing, he's the director that did the first two Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and it was all set to do the third, and then something that he said like 20 years ago got him in some hot water. Well, the thing about becoming a better person and redeeming yourself is you stop acting like that. He stopped acting like that a long time ago, It's the people that used to act like that, continued to act like that, and still act like that today. They're the ones that you freaking fire and don't let back, Not the people that have but people do what they want, right? But thank goodness Disney came to their senses, and they reinstated him, so 3 will have the same heart space as 1 and 2. I like those movies. I like space movies. As you can see, I'm kind of out of this world. We're all a starseed. I don't understand how people say, some people are starseeds and some people are not. Let's see, we're on, and I've said this before, we are on a planet in space. We're all starseeds. So it was that. Oh, energy. Someone asked a question yesterday of what, because I see energy. Everyone could do it. I see auras, and people just write it off, wipe their eyes. They'll try to adjust their sight, and I hate glasses. I break them, and so I always see better. Well, I don't see clearer, but I see better and sense things better when I'm not wearing my glasses. I do wear them to drive. So what she asked me what you can do to start learning, and all I can do is tell you. That's why I want to move away from the city, because it's always so loud. Anyway, and it's like, what are you blowing? You know, what are you blowing? What are you cleaning up? It's winter's over, so maybe they didn't clean up leaves in the fall. But alright, it's just annoying. So seeing energy. When it really started for me, what I did is back when I lived in Omaha, I started listening to binaural beats, and I listened to them outside, and I would look at the sun through my eyelids. Through my eyelids. Yeah. Common sense. Don't stare at the sun. I would look at them through and I would meditate for like half hour, 20 minutes. I just sit there and listen to the music and just watch the shapes and just watch the energy move around, because that's what you're looking at. Your eye is cooperating with energy, you know. It's like when the stovetop gets red hot. It's kind of like that. Only different vibrations, different frequencies represent themselves in different colors. And it's not the same for everyone, because everyone sets their self up. You know, their map legend, their Akashic record is different. It's the thing. It's so weird when I see these videos. These spiritualists are like, do this and this and this, and this can happen. I'm like, no, you did that, and that is what happened. Everyone's different. You can't, you know, you can't put everything in the same experience, you know. Like that keto diet, I think. Isn't that freaking like, and I don't know anything about it, but I just thought it was funny because someone said, "Ooh, cheese and meat," and I was like, "Isn't that the freaking Atkins diet?" Because I remember eating just like when I was in Greece back in 2003, I was loosely doing that, and I was living on like hot dogs and freaking cheese, but I lost a bunch of weight. I was also working 16-hour days. 17-hour days too much. But I mean, I lost a bunch of weight, and we are human beings, and we live the same patterns over and over, and people just keep reinventing the same wheel over and over. You know, they think they're coming up with these brilliant ideas, and it's like, the planet has been around for tens and thousands and possibly millions, you know, it's been around for a really long time. So the chances of an idea being new are very, very slim. I mean, think about, you know, because if people were so creative, why do they keep remaking the same movie over and over and over again? I know it's just somebody else's take on it, but come on, there's other more important things that you could put those resources into. I don't even really know what's going on. Oh, I'll finish on this, and then I'm gonna go see if I get my back to unwind a little bit. It's awful tight. I might have overdone it a little bit today. The first of 2 Libra full moons, super full moon Libras, on the March 20th, and you know, there's just so much angst. There's just so many people are anxious, you know. And they're going to be like, oh, it's spring fever and stuff like that. But, you know, it's really would behoove you to check your astrology, because there's so much stuff in the chart right now that is just purging old, you know, behaviors and character defects and all that old stuff, because stuff hasn't worked for a real long time. And so we got to stop living that way, you know. Got to stop living in fear and start talking about feelings and emotions and, you know, no, I don't want to go, and no, I'm not going to do that, and, you know, people need to live more in the light and live less shady. It's gonna be it's gonna be a long winter. The winter's not over yet. It's gonna be spring. It's gonna be a hard spring, and I'm thinking there's gonna be a lot of inclement weather. This year, the spring, and I just think people need to remember live every day as it comes. Don't try and get too far ahead of yourself, you know. And as you're getting your work done, because we're gonna have a lot of work to do, you know. I mean, California's rebuilding. It's just, you know, we're not out of the woods yet, and this whole year is geared up to be tearing down what is old and what no longer works anymore. That's what this whole year astrology is. And then, because, you know, ain't nothing gonna get rebuilt on an unstable foundation that it has been trying to sustain on since 1776, you know. So if you're I've been to go for extra walks, do whatever you got to do to get rid of that excess energy, you know. I don't drink, so that's not an option for me, and I always highly recommend that people don't, but, you know, it's entertainment, you know. Some people can handle it. I can't. Or I choose not to. More, I should say. I make bad decisions, and, you know, my self-will, it just goes all over the place, and I burn bridges, and I ruin relationships, and I do all those things, and I just don't want to do them anymore, so I stop. But it's fine for some. I think that's about all I got. I hope you have a rad day. Peace.